Okay, hai. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat sejahtera. Okay, so hari ni kita akan sambung kita punya revision, okay, for topik 10, accounting for liabilities. Okay, so hari ni assistant saya is from A3P3. Okay, so I introduce to you Afiza Riza, Camelia, Hussein. Okay, another two is Muhammad Firdaus and also Farisha. Okay, so sekarang hujan dekat sini, so maybe the line is not so okay. Anyway, for Farisha and Firdaus, okay, sila klik aja dekat link StreamYard yang saya bagi tu. Okay, duduk aja dekat konti sebab masa saya present, I will not see anything except my presentation material. Okay, so that nanti saya akan add awak. Okay, so Firdaus patutnya baca doa ni. Mana Firdaus? Okay, tak apa. Firdaus nanti masuk balik. So that so I want to invite Encik Hussein, okay, to recite a doa.
A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma iftah alaina hikmataka wa anshur alaina min khazaini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidna ilman nafi'a wa zidna fahman wasi'a. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Okay, amin ya rabbal alamin. Okay, so kita bagi dua minit dulu kut-kutlah Farisha dengan Hussein nak masuk. Okay, so for the time being, okay, so today saya ingat kita teruskan saja kita punya kelas hari ni. Okay, so today kita akan tengok past year's question, PSPM past year question. Okay, whatever is in your book. Okay, for topic 10, accounting for liabilities. Okay. Oh, Camelia tak nampak. So sekejap saya adjust Okay, dah nampak dah. Okay, so semua boleh nampak screen Okay, so kita start sekarang. Revision topic 10, accounting for liabilities. Okay, so we start with PSPM 2010-2011. On 1st January 2009, zero compression applied loan for 40,000 for 5 years from regional bank at 10% interest rate per annum. Okay. Sorry, line problem. Okay. And sign a notes payable 25,000 from United Bank for a period of 3 years at 12% interest rate per annum. For disposed loan and notes payable, interest will be paid annually on every 1st January. Okay, so requirement, prepare journal entries for these dates. Round off to the nearest RM. Okay, so kita terus tengok jawapan. Okay, on 1st January 2009 to record loan made with Regional Bank and United Bank. Okay, so in this date, okay, kita berhutang dengan cara loan iaitu pinjaman and also notes payable. So, bila kita berhutang, we will receive cash. So, debit cash 65,000 and credit loan 40,000 and notes payable 25,000. Okay, narration to record a loan, borrow from Bank Regional and notes payable 12% owe from Bank United. Ataupun make it simple to record loan and notes payable. Okay, that's all. Yeah. Okay, on 31st December 2009, recorded interest expenses. Okay, interest expenses, ya, tadi kita tengok dekat soalan. Okay, for loan is 10% and for notes payable is 12%. Okay, so on 31st December, to record interest, debit interest expenses and credit interest payable. So, how to get the interest payable? 40% of the loan times 10% plus 25,000 notes payable multiplied by 12%. Then you get an interest expenses 7,000 and credit interest payable. Because why we credit interest payable? Sebab masa ni kita belum bayar lagi. So that's why we credit interest payable 7,000. Kenapa belum bayar lagi? Okay, ini adalah notes payable dengan loan kan? Okay, so kita akan bayar bila? Dia ada bagi tarikh tadi. Cuba tengok. Dia kata interest will be paid annually on every 1st January. Okay, so 1st January, ini tarikh dia adalah 31st December. Belum sampai lagi. That's why kita tak bayar lagi. That's why credit interest payable. Okay. On 1st January 2010. Okay. 1st January 2010. Tak ada lagi Farisha dengan Daus masuk lagi
Daus
Okay.
macam problem je, madam.
Ya ke? Tak apalah, Daus. Awak try je sebab kita ada 1 jam lagi ni. Alright. Farisha pun sama. Okay, so kita continue on 1st January 2010. Dah sudah ke? 1st January 2010 to record interest expenses paid. Masa ni kita bayar. On every 1st January, kita akan bayar interest. So, debit interest payable. Why we debit interest payable? Because semalam on 31st December, we already record interest payable. So, on 1st January, awak jangan lagi debit interest expenses because we have declared on 31st December. So, that's why on 1st January 2010, debit interest payable 7,000 and credit cash 7,000. Okay, how to get 7,000? Samalah calculation dia macam 31st December. Okay, and then the last one is on 1st January 2012 is to record the payment on the notes payable to United Bank. That's mean masa ni dah matang maturity date. Okay, so when matured, bila dah sampai tarikh matang, we have to pay our hutang. Okay, we have to pay the debt, the notes payable. So, debit, interest payable. Kenapa ada interest payable lagi dekat sini? Kita kan nak dah bayar hutang. Why? Because 1st January is the date to pay interest. Kan? Okay, so that's mean on 31st December 2011, kita dah declare interest expenses. And kita buat interest payable. So on 1st January 2012, you have to debit the interest payable. Okay, 25,000 times 12%. Okay, and then we debit notes payable. Kenapa kita debit notes payable? Sebab kita nak bayar hutang. Okay, now kita nak bayar hutang because dah sampai tarikh maturity. Okay, so debit notes payable 25,000 and credit cash 28,000. Okay, to record payment of notes payable together with the interest for 2011. Okay. Kenapa 2011? Sebab 31st December 2011 tu kita dah declare interest expenses. Okay, so far is there any questions? Daus. Daus dah ada. Okay, Daus boleh buka kamera Okay. Now kita continue our next question to the next question. Mana Daus tak ada gambar pun? Okay, so next question is PSPM 2011-2012. Daus dah terkeluar balik. Okay. Never mind, we continue our lesson. On 1st January 2010, elites yang berhad issue 300,000 of 8% 5 years bond. Okay, the maturity of the bond is on 1st January 2015. Maksudnya 5 tahun. Interest paid annually on 1st July and January 1st. Financial statement prepared annually on December 31st December. Okay, so these are the point that I highlighted. Better awak pun highlighted ke atau garis because this is the most important point. Okay, so required prepare journal entry to record the issue of bond. B, to record the payment of interest on 1st July 2010. Okay, and C, journal entry to record interest on December 31st. Okay, dia bayar interest 2 kali, 1st July and also 1st January. Okay, but then adjusted entry to record the interest on 31st December 2010. Ini apa maksud dia? Okay, ini bermaksud dia punya financial ended dia, year end accounting ended dia adalah 31st December. So on 31st December kita kena buat adjustment for interest expenses. Okay, on D, okay, financial position. Okay, now we look at the answer. Okay, on 1st January is we issue a bond. Okay, when we issue a bond, that means kita dah berhutang kepada orang yang membeli bond. So, we receive cash. So, debit cash 300,000 and credit bond payable 8% 300,000. Okay, so if bond payable, you have to write down the interest rate at the back. Itu cara untuk menulis bond payable. Okay, narration to record issuance of 5 years bond 8% at face value. And then it's okay if you just write to record bond payable. Okay, simple. Okay, on 1st July. Okay, 1st July is the date to pay interest. Ada 2 kali tadi kan? 1st July and also January. Okay, so 1st July debit interest expenses 12,000 and credit cash 12,000. So how did you get the 12,000? 300,000 multiplied by 8%, the rate, okay, multiplied by 6/12. Why 6/12? Because tak sampai 1 tahun. Baru 6 bulan. So 6/12. Then you get 12,000. Okay, on 31st December, okay, sama juga, kita nak declare interest. Tapi 31st December is not the date to pay the interest. So, jadi interest payable. Okay, because kenapa kita kena tutup account at 31st December? Because this is the accounting year ended accounting period dia. Okay, so debit interest expenses 12,000 and credit interest payable 12,000. So you can see that on 1st July kita bayar terus, okay? On 31st December kita tak bayar sebab kita sepatutnya bayar on July 1st and January 1st. Okay, that's why credit interest payable 12,000. Okay, narration to record accrued interest for 6 months ataupun to record interest payable for 6 months. Okay, dekat sini saya letak notes interest paid semi-annually on 1st July and 1st January. So that you can remember. Okay, so far. Mana Daus tadi dah keluar balik? Okay,
Lain tak okey je.
lain tak okay sebab using cover Okay, so is there any question? Sekejap saya nak tengok siapa. Takkan ni je. Irdina, Aida, Balkis, Faiz, Teci. So my assistant please write their name kehadiran. Okay, so yang lain-lain tu boleh hi lagi dekat sini. Tak apa, diorang akan catat kehadiran. Okay, now we proceed to next question. Okay, so next question is to prepare financial position. Okay, so to prepare the financial position, write down the title first. Okay, Illich yang Berhad, Statement of Financial Position partly. Okay, awak boleh tulis extract ke partly ke. Okay, maksudnya sebahagian. Okay, ataupun petikan. Because kita just buat bahagian liability sahaja. So that is the correct way lah. Okay, as at 31st December 2010. So what we got here for liabilities, we start with non-current liabilities. So we have bond payable 8%, 300,000. And one more is for current liabilities, that is interest payable. Interest payable yang mana? This one, on 31st December tadi. Okay, 12,000. So now total liabilities is 312,000. Okay, so itu saja untuk PSPM 2011-2012. Okay, so far is there any question? Tu dia dah ada dah Ismahani, Marinah, Zati, Izzatul. Okay. Farisha tak boleh masuk lagi Daus pun try je masuk.
Line diorang slow. Tak boleh.
Itulah. Nak buat macam mana tak ada rezeki. Okay, tak apa. Kita cuba je mana yang boleh. Okay, now kita proceed to the next question. Okay, PSPM 2012-2013. Okay, ini just theory question tapi tak apa, never mind. Kita ulang kaji saja. Explain one characteristic for current liabilities of known amount. Yang ni liability pasti, certain liabilities ke macam tu. Okay. And current liabilities of estimated amounts and non-current liabilities. Okay, so current liabilities of known amount is the debt due in less than 1 year and can be identified with the appropriate value. That means kita tahu dia punya amount, dia punya due semua kita tahu. So that is the current liabilities of known amounts. Another one is the current liabilities of estimated amounts. Okay, so current liabilities of estimated amount is the debt known to exist. Kita tahu dia ada but cannot be determined precisely the value, and the value estimation is normally based on the past experience. Okay, maksudnya kita tahu benda tu wujud tapi kita tak tahu amount sebenar dia bila dia nak berlaku. Okay, yang ni for the example apa? Siapa nak jawab? Afi ke, Husin ke, Camelia ke? What is the example of current liabilities of estimated amount? Siapa nak jawab?
Warranty.
Warranty liabilities. Okay, tu Anwari pun dah wujud. Okay, boleh tulis nama. Okay. So yang current liabilities of known amount tu yang macam biasa lah accounts payable, notes payable, mortgage payable. Okay, current liabilities of estimated amount tu yang kita belajar satu je ada yang kita belajar, that is warranty liability. Sebab kita tak tahu kan, ada warranty tak tahu customer tu claim ke tak nanti dekat kita. Okay, for non-current liabilities is debt to be settled within more than a year. Non-current liabilities is a debt to be settled within more than a year. Lebih setahun kita masukkan di dalam non-current liabilities. Okay, so we move to next question. Okay, second Roman is to classify the following accounts as liability or non-liability. Kacang je soalan dia. So this is the answer. Accounts payable is liability. Receivable revenue non-liability, hasil kan. Okay, prepaid insurance is non-liability. Itu adalah asset. Notes payable is liability. Accumulated depreciation equipment is a non-liability. Itu adalah contra to asset. Okay, withdrawal pun non-liability. Itu adalah contra to capital. And then warranties. Okay, warranties is a liability. Okay, so we move to next question. Okay, on third Roman On 1st April 2012, Perniagaan Ukhuwah applied loan 100,000 from Umaran Bank by signing a notes payable 10% interest agreement for a period of 6 months. Okay, soalan dia pendek saja. A. Prepare a journal entry on 1st April 2012. So on to 1st April, kita baru apply loan. Okay, and then kita apply loan, then we receive cash. So debit cash and credit notes payable 100,000 to record notes payable. Okay, B. Prepare a journal entry to record interest payable on 30th June 2012 in order to provide half-year financial statement. Okay, so maksudnya apa? Bila dia suruh kita record interest payable, maksudnya 30th June ni adalah dia punya cut off date dia, adalah year ended, accounting year ended dia. Okay, so B, debit interest expenses, sebab kita nak declare interest expenses masa ni, that is the adjustment, and credit interest payable. Okay, kenapa kita credit interest payable? Sebab kita belum bayar lagi. Kita bayar bila? Ini adalah notes payable kan? If notes payable, we pay the interest at the maturity date. So sekarang ni credit interest payable 2,500. So how did you get the 2,500? Okay, the principal value is 100,000 times 10% times 3/12. Okay, kenapa 3/12? Sebab kita issue 1st April. Then kita tutup account 30th June. So April, May, June. 3/12. Baru 3 bulan. Okay, next C. Okay. Prepare journal entry on the maturity date 30th September 2012. Okay, dia dah bagi tarikh. So kita ambil saja 30th September 2012. Okay. Okay, so bila kita bayar hutang, kita akan mengurangkan liability kita. So debit notes payable, dia punya principal tadi adalah 100,000. And then debit interest payable. Kenapa ada debit interest payable? Okay, sebab kita belum bayar lagi kan? kan kita kumpul tadi, okay, yang kita dah catat adalah 2,500. Okay, and on the same date kita pun ada interest expenses to declare. That is 2,500. So how did you get the 2,500 is 100,000 times 10% times 3/12. Okay, sebab 30th June, so means kita start dengan July, August, September, 3 months. Okay, so that sekarang kita nak bayar hutang kan. Okay, so kita bayar, we have to declare interest expenses yang kita belum declare lagi, and then we contra also the interest payable. Interest payable means kita dah declare interest on 30th June. Okay, so credit cash 105,000. Okay, to record payment of notes payable 10% together with the interest. So ingat if notes payable, kalau notes payable selalunya kita masa maturity date kita akan bayar hutang bersama dengan interest. Okay, unless if at the question it stated different. Okay, right. So is there any question so far? Kabur? Apa yang kabur tu? Irdina boleh Irdina kata kabur. Apa yang kabur? Screen kabur ke ataupun tak clear macam mana nak calculate? Okay, nanti Afi, Hussein dengan Camelia tengok jika ada soalan awak beritahu saya. Okay. Sebab kadang-kadang kita dah terlebihkan baru kita nampak soalan. Okay, awak boleh klik dekat komen. Okay, next kita teruskan our questions. Okay, PSPM 2013-2014. Okay. A, ada A and B. A, perniagaan harum manis had the following obligation as at 30th June 2013. Obligation ni apa? Obligation ni macam tanggungan lah. Okay, senang kita cakap debt. Okay. 1 Roman, mortgage payable 100,000 will be paid 10,000 per annum for 10 years. 2 Roman, interest payable 7,500 on mortgage. 3 Roman, notes payable worth 50,000 will mature within 4 years. And 4 Roman, accounts payable 35,000. Okay, so what is the question? State each of the above obligation, 1 Roman until 4 Roman, either current or non-current liabilities. Then give reason for each. Okay, senang je soalan dia. So, we look at the answer. Okay. Mortgage. Okay. At 1 Roman tadi, about mortgage. Mortgage payable 100,000 will be paid 10,000 per annum for 10 years. Maksudnya, setiap tahun dia akan bayar 10,000. Okay. So, kalau awak tengok mortgage saja, then awak tengok 10 years, awak akan jawab dia adalah non-current liabilities. Okay, so okay, betul. Kalau awak jawab non-current liabilities is okay, betul. Because the reason is for being paid for a long term. Long term kan 10 years. Okay, actually dia ada dua keadaan dekat sini. Another one is current liabilities. Okay, yang mana? Yang mana kita cakap dia ni adalah current liabilities? Okay, that is the 10,000 per annum. Okay, that 10,000 per annum is current liabilities. because it is paid annually. Okay. So, awak kena faham, dalam satu liability, dia mungkin jadi dua keadaan. Dia mungkin boleh jadi non-current liabilities and also current liabilities. So, if you said it is a non-current liability, which one? That is the 100,000 for 10 years. But if you said it is a current liability, for which? Okay, which one? That is the 10,000 that you pay annually. Okay. Next is interest payable 7,500 on mortgage. Okay. This is the current liability because interest is paid in the current year. Okay. Ada question lagi tak? Yang tak faham? Oh. Okay, yang Irdina cakap kabur tadi tu, which one Irdina, awak nak saya ulang balik ke ni atas? Sebab sekarang line pun tak ni kan, line pun tak bagus. Tengok line saya pun tak bagus, dia buffer. Okay, so Irdina nanti awak tulis awak nak ulang yang mana, sebab saya pun tak tahu, kalau awak tak cakap tadi saya pun tak tahu. Pasal line saya pun tak berapa bagus hari ni. Okay, so tak apa, we continue. Mana tadi? Okay, notes payable worth 50,000 will mature within 4 years. Okay, so ni kita dah tahu dah, bila sebut 4 years, so that's mean it is a non-current liabilities. Okay, and the last one is accounts payable 35,000. Okay, if accounts payable, that's mean it is a current liabilities for being paid within a period not exceeding 1 year. Okay, so saya ingat yang ni awak dah boleh faham. So, we proceed to the next question. That is perniagaan kayu manis. Perniagaan kayu manis had applied loan 50,000 from Bank Perwira on 1st July 2013 by signing notes payable for 1 year at a rate of 10% per annum. The financial year end on December 31st each year. Okay. Financial year ends on 31st December each year. Okay, 1 Roman, prepare a journal entry on July 1st, 2013. And 2 Roman, prepare the adjusting entry on 31st December 2013. Okay, so now what happened on 1st July 2013? Okay, masa ni kita baru issue a notes payable. So debit bank, hati tak sesiapa buat cash? Better buat bank because from Bank Perwira. So the answer is debit bank, credit notes payable 50,000. Narration tak payah dia kata ignore. Okay, 2 Roman on 31st December 2013. So what happened? Okay, masa ni kita kena declare interest. So debit interest expenses, credit interest payable. Kenapa kita interest payable? Because kita belum bayar lagi. So bila nak bayar? Masa the maturity date. So how to calculate the interest payable? Interest expenses 50,000. Okay, kita pinjam tadi 50,000 loan. Okay, 50,000 multiply by 10% multiply by 6/12. Kenapa 6/12? Sebab kita issue 1st July. Okay, and then the journal is on 31st December. So, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, 6/12. Okay. Okey, Dina kata tak apa, madam teruskan. Okey, later on kalau awak nak saya ulang balik, boleh cakap Okey, so okay, we proceed to the next question. So far tak ada soalan lagi Okey, this question alam mesra yang berhad. Okey, soal ni PSPM 2014-2015. Okey. Masa this session memang ini adalah soalan killer. Majority student memang tak boleh buat bukan sebab apa, sebab soalan ni memang susah. Susah nak faham, okay, and then very technical. Okay, anyway, ada tak siapa-siapa dekat sini dah try buat? Hussein dah try buat dah soalan ni?
Ada soalan.
Dina ada soalan? Okay. Okay, kalau PSPM 10 2010-2011 tadi tu kita buat bank debit. Boleh kan? Okay, sekejap kita tengok balik. 2010 Oh, mula-mula tadi. Oh, yes. Boleh. Sebab apa? Ini pun sama macam tadi sebab from regional bank. Okay, dan satu lagi from United Bank. Betul. Saya lebih suka kalau buat bank. Tapi actually kalau jawab cash pun tak salah kalau awak jawab bank lagi bagus sebab dia daripada bank. Okay, so thank you for the question. Bayar tak apa. Bayar cash or bank pun boleh. Okay. Alright. So take note Okay, now kita move to soalan yang tadi. Okay, laju sangat ke hari ni? Boleh ke? Boleh Okay.
Boleh, madam.
Okay. So saya nak tanya, siapa dah try buat 2014-2015 punya soalan? Soalan ni memang dia very technical and you have to understand. Dan soalan ni kalau awak tengok dekat bank loan, okay, dia punya notes tu 10% of the principal loan is repayable every 31st December from 2012. Okay, ini macam case yang tadi. Case yang mortgage tadi. Yang 100,000 is the current liabilities. The 10,000 yang bayar setiap tahun tu is yang 100,000 tadi is a non-current liabilities. Okay, yang bayar 10,000 annually tu adalah current liabilities. Okay, so yang case ni sama dengan case yang tadi, yang ada dua jawapan tadi. So dekat bank loan ni, dia boleh jadi non-current liabilities. Okay, dan dia juga boleh jadi current liabilities. Okay, yang current liabilities tu yang dekat 10% of the principal loan is repayable. Okay, every 31st December ni. Yang ni jadi current liabilities, yang ni jadi non-current liabilities. Okay, the accounting year of Alam Mesra Sdn Bhd ends on every 31st March. Okay, 31st March. So yang tu kena highlightkan betul-betul. Because year ended ni adalah sangat penting for us when we calculating the interest. Okay. So saya bincang saja soalan ni dengan awak sebab ramai college-college lain dia buang je soalan ni. Sebab apa? Very technical memang soalan killer lah masa ni Okay, so requirement. Okay, prepare a journal entry on 30th June, 31st December 2013 and March 31st 2014. Okay. So, cuba kita tengok what happened on June 30th. Okay. June 30th, okay, kalau awak baca the bank loan, okay, bank loan ni interest dia adalah 8% on balance. And then the interest payment is on 31st December. Okay. So, dia bayar sekali saja. Okay. On bond pula, dia interest dia adalah 6% dan interest payment is half year, means June 30th and 31st December. Okay. So, what happen kalau kita nak buat journal entry on June 30th, dia ada, awak kena record interest. Okay, on 31st December pula ada interest untuk bank loan dan ada interest untuk bond. Okay, on 31st March 2014, 2014, okay, ini 31st March ni is adalah year ended. So, apa yang berlaku dekat year ended is we have to declare interest. Okay, walaupun tak bayar lagi. Kita bayar bila? 31st December and also 30th June, kan? Okay, so saya ada buat catatan dekat sini supaya kita tak lupa. Okay, so year ended is 31st March. Apa maksud dia year ended tu? Masa ni kita kena declare interest. Okay, and then you have to take note also interest payment untuk loan is on 31st December. Untuk bond is 30th June and 31st December. Okay, so kita terus buat journal entry on June 30th, 2013. Okay, so debit interest payable. Okay, bond punya interest payable. Sebab apa? Sebab on 31st March kita dah declare interest. Okay, boleh faham tak? Okay, saya ulang ya. Soalan ask you to write a journal entry on June 30th, 2013. Okay, but you have to bear in mind that on 31st March kita dah tutup account because the year ended is 31st March. So, when you tutup account, you have to declare interest. Debit, interest, expenses and credit, interest payable. Kan? Okay, interest payable sebab 31st March bukan tarikh untuk bayar interest. So, okay, untuk bond, on 30th June, that's why dah ada bond interest payable 500,000 times 6% times 3/12. 3/12 tu adalah bila punya? Adalah kita tutup account tadi bulan apa? Bulan March kan? Okay, so itu adalah untuk January, February and also March. That's why 3/12. Okay, and then on 30th June juga, okay, dah berlaku interest. So, you have to declare interest expenses. Okay, 500,000 times 6% times 3/12. 3/12 tu dari mana pula? 3/12 is, okay, kita tutup account tadi 31st March. So, dia start daripada April. April, May, June. So, ada 3 bulan. That's why 3/12. Okay, that's why dapat interest expenses for bond is 7,500 and interest payable pun 7,500. Mana dapat interest payable tadi? Okay, masa kita tutup account on 31st March. Okay, that is on January, February and March. Sebab kita dah bayar kita dah bayar interest bulan 12 tu. Bulan 12 2012. Okay, tak apa. Kalau berasap nanti awak tengok balik video ni. Okay, and then credit bank 15,000. Okay, maksudnya on 30th June, okay, kita kena bayar interest sebanyak 15,000. Okay, on 2013, December 31st pula. December 31st is the date to pay interest for loan and also for bond. Betul tak? Ni saya dah buat catatan kat atas ni. Okay, so on this date, kita kena declare interest expenses. Okay, so loan interest expenses, debit. Okay, we also debit loan interest payable. Okay, and then loan 100,000 times 10%. Okay, yang ni yang mana? Yang ni yang kita bayar annually. Kan tadi dia kata, okay, untuk loan kita kena bayar annually 10% from the principal. Okay, now we go back. Okay, untuk loan ini kita cerita pasal loan dulu. Okay, loan interest expenses is 90,000. Kenapa 90,000? Kenapa bukan 100,000? Kan dia punya tu adalah 100,000 because kita dah tolak 10,000. Sebab kan kita dah bayar annually. So dia jadi 90,000 times 8% times 9/12. Okay, 9/12 ni daripada bulan mana ke bulan mana? Okay, dari kita tutup akaun bila? 31st March. Okay, so bila kita buat journal on December 31st, so that means kita start dengan April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So ada 9 bulan. Okay, buat catatan situ. That is April until December. So that is the interest expenses that we have to declare 5,400. Okay, and then okay, kita kena kontra the interest payable, the loan interest payable 90,000 times 8% times 3/12. Kenapa 3/12? Okay, 3/12 ni adalah daripada kan kita tutup account tadi on 31st March kan. Okay, so dia start daripada January, February, March. Kenapa dia start daripada January? Because on 31st December kan kita bayar interest. So dah bayar interest sebelum tu. Yang belum lagi is January, February, March. That's why 3/12. Okay, so dapat 1,800. Okay, another debit is loan. Okay, because kalau kita baca soalan balik tadi, okay, soalan dia tadi ni, 10% of the principal loan is repayable every 31st December from 2012. Maksudnya, loan ni dia tak bayar pada hujung maturity dia. Dia bayar sikit-sikit every year 10%. Okay, so maksudnya 10 tahun dah habis bayar. Dia tak tunggu 10 tahun baru bayar loan. Yeah? Okay, so that's why the answer, kita dah bayar loan for 10,000. That's why kita kena debitkan loan tu 10,000. Okay, and then credit bank. Okay, awak campurkan semuanya equals to 17,200. Okay, itu untuk loan. Okay, on 31st December pun kita ada bond. Okay, so you have to do untuk bond pula. So, debit bond interest expenses 500,000 times 6% times 6/12. Kenapa 6/12? Because, okay, kita declare setiap 30th June and 31st December, right? So, 30th June kita dah declare. So, dia start daripada bulan Julai. Julai, August, September, October, November, December. That's why 6/12. Yeah? So, dapat 15,000. And then, masa ni kita bayar. So, credit bank 15,000. Okay, so habis untuk 31st December. Okay, another question is on 2014 March 31st. Okay, March 31st ni apa? March 31st is the date untuk year ended dia. Okay, financial year ended dia. Okay, so apa jadi masa ni? 31st December kita bayar interest ke? Tidak, kita tak bayar. But we have to declare the interest expenses. So, debit, okay, untuk loan interest expenses, 80,000 times 8% times 3/12. Kenapa pula 80,000? Sebab dia dah kurang tadi 10,000. Okay, so jadinya kan kita dah bayar 10,000 kat sini. Okay, so jadinya 80,000. So 3/12 ni dari mana? 3/12 is January, February and March. Sebab apa kita start daripada January? Because kita dah bayar 31st December. So yang belum lagi is January, February and March. Okay, that's why 3/12. So the answer is 1,600. Okay, and then credit loan interest payable. Kenapa interest payable? Because belum bayar lagi. Kita bayar nanti bulan Jun and December, kan? That's why kita declare interest payable 1,600. Okay, this is for loan. And bond also, we have to make adjustment. Okay, what is the adjustment? Debit, bond interest expenses, 500,000 times 6% times 3/12. Okay, sama juga. Why 3/12? Because kita cut off date kita 31st March. Kita last bayar hari tu 31st December. So, January, February and March. So, 3/12 equals to 7,500. And then, credit, bond interest payable. Sama juga. Why payable? Because kita belum bayar lagi. Okay, kita bayar interest bila? 30th June nanti kita bayar. Okay, so 7,500. Okay, macam mana? Okay tak soalan ni? Hussein dapat tangkap tak?
Sikit lah madam, sikit.
Okay. Afi, mana gambar Afi? Afi, line tu. Okay, so tak apa. Kalau awak tak dapat tangkap, okay, nanti awak tengok video ni balik. Maksudnya dia declare tu daripada bulan berapa ke bulan berapa. Awak boleh buat list down. Start dia bayar tu bila. So that's why, okay, tahun ni memang student ex-student saya dulu keluar je daripada Dewan Peperiksaan tu semua macam aduh, susahnya soalan kan. Okay, so this is the soalan. Okay, I hope that kita doakan soalan tahun ni tak killer macam ni lagipun kita kan belajar dari rumah kan, ODL. Okay, hope so soalan kita semua okay. Okay, so is there any question from the audience? Teci ni siapa Teci? Bolehlah dia cakap. Okay, tak tahulah. Alright. So, I think kita teruskan lagi. Ada satu lagi soalan. That is, dalam buku awak ada lagi satu lagi soalan kan? Okay. Dua Roman is to prepare financial position. Okay, so we look at the financial position. Firstly, write down the tajuk, the title. Alam Mesra Berhad, Statement of Financial Position, Part D. Because kita just nak record liabilities only. As at 31st March 2014. Okay. 2014 Okay, so non-current liabilities kita ada dua. One is bond payable 6%, that is the principal tadi 500,000. Bank loan, okay, tinggal 70,000. Okay, kalau awak tengok balik tadi, dia dah tolak 10,000 every year. Okay, so that's mean dia dah tolak tahun 2013, 12 and 11. Ya ke? Okay tak? 14, 13 and 12. Dia kan start 2012 kan? So at the end of the year 2012 dah tolak 10,000. 2013 tolak lagi another 10,000. 2000 sekejap kita tengok dia start bila. Dia start 2012 12 kan. Okay, and then dia start bayar 2012. 12, 13, 14. Oh, dah bayar tiga kali ke? 12, 13, 14. Okay. Dia dah bayar 3 kali. Okay, tapi tarikh ni baru March 2014. Ya. Okay, anyway, kalau awak buat dia punya jadual dia betul-betul, nanti awak akan nampak memang dia dah tolak 30,000. So that's why now the balance for bank loan is 70,000. So total for non-current liabilities is 570,000. For non-current liabilities, macam saya cakap tadi, kita ada bank loan. That is the 10,000. That means every year kita bayar 10,000. 10% of the principal. So, bank loan ada dua keadaan. One is jadi non-current liabilities and another one is jadi current liabilities. Okay, the current liabilities is the 10,000. And then another current liabilities is interest payable. Okay, interest payable yang kita kira tadi, yang ni, ya. 1,600 dengan 7,500. Okay, so total current liabilities is 19,100. And then total liabilities is 589,100. Okay. Okay, so PSPM 2015-2016 ni saya skip because this is the definition, so just refer to your notes. Okay, now we proceed to the last question, PSPM 2016-2017. On 1st January 2013, Melati Corporation made a loan of 40,000 for 2 years from Bank Nusantara with interest rate of 10% per annum. On January 1st, 2013, Melati Corporation also signed notes payable of 25,000 with United Bank for a 3 years period. Interest rate 12% per annum. Okay, and then interest is payable once a year on 1st January for both loan and notes payable. Okay, so senang kalau sekali Okay, required prepare journal entries on 1st January 2013. Okay, so kita tengok on January 1st 2013, masa ni kita baru nak issue a loan. Okay, and issue a notes payable. Okay, and then second Roman to prepare journal entries to record interest on 31st December. Okay, so that's mean kenapa kita nak record interest on 31st December? That's mean 31st December is the year ended dia. Okay, and then 31st December is the year ended but kita bayar interest 1st January. So take note Okay, third Roman is to prepare journal entries to record interest payment on 1st January. Kan tadi kita bayar interest on 1st January. 31st December is the year ended, so we have to tutup account, cut off date dia. Okay. And fourth Roman, ini fourth Roman ni. Fourth Roman, okay, is to prepare, is to prepare a journal entry at maturity for notes payable to Bank United on January 1st, 2016. Okay, dekat sini dia dah cakap maturity date dia is January 1st, so awak follow saja. So we look at the answer. Okay. On January 1st is we issue a debt. Okay. So credit loan 40,000 and credit notes payable 25,000. So debit bank or cash 65,000. Okay, so 65,000 ni kita dah campurkan loan and notes payable. Okay, actually ada dua jawapan whether awak boleh campurkan. Jawapan sebelum ni sebenarnya saya campurkan or awak boleh asingkan buat satu-satu. If you segregate dia, okay, one by one, separate into two journal. So, debit bank or cash 40,000 and credit loan 40,000. So, buat lagi satu, debit bank or cash 25,000 and credit notes payable 25,000. So, it's up to you, awak nak buat cara mana. Kalau saya suka buat yang cara atas. Combinekan dia terus. Jimat masa. Okay. Second Roman is to prepare journal entries to record interest expenses on 31st December 2013. Okay. So, interest expenses mestilah include loan and also notes payable. So, debit interest expenses and credit interest payable. Kenapa kita credit interest payable? Sebab 31st December belum bayar lagi. Kita bayar on 1st January. So, that's why kita creditkan interest payable. So, how did you get the 7,000? 40,000 loan times 10% plus 25,000 notes payable times 12%. Okay, so equals to 7,000. Okay, settle for 31st December 2013. Okay, so another journal entries is on January 1st, 2014. Esok je tu. So, masa ini is to record the interest payment. 1st January is the date for payment of interest. So, debit interest payable. Kan? Sebab on 31st December kita dah creditkan interest payable. So, when we pay on January 1st, debit interest payable and credit bank or cash 7,000. Okay. So far ada question tak? Afi, welcome back. Oh, Teci tu Christina. Okay. Alright. So, kita proceed to the last question. Okay. For Roman is to prepare a journal entry at the maturity for notes payable to Bank United on January 1st, 2016. Okay, so what happened here is we have to pay our debt that is not payable and also interest payable. Okay, so debit not payable 25,000. Debit interest payable 3,000. How did you get the 3,000? 3,000 is the interest expenses that we have declared or record on 31st December 2015. Okay, so 25,000 times 12% equals to 3,000. Okay, and then credit bank or cash. So berapa yang kita bayar? 28,000. Okay, so this is interest. Hari ni awak belajar interest. Kita pinjam tapi kita kena bayar interest. Itulah to banking. So better nak selamat dunia akhirat, kita pilih Islamic banking. Okay, the end. Okay, habis. Okay, So kita boleh habis tutorial revision for accounting for liabilities, yeah. Okay. So that's mean next week kita akan buat revision topik 11. Sebab hari ni dah habis topik 10. Okay, so is there any question? Sekejap ya. Okay, saya tunggu. Is there any question? Camelia ke ada nak tanya? Afi, Hussein? Okay.
Tak ada teacher.
Tak ada Okay, kalau tak ada, okay sekejap. Okay, tu pun tak ada. Okay, kalau tak ada, saya ingat kita boleh stop our class for today. Yeah. Okay, so macam biasa, before kita stop our class, kita tegak gambar dulu. Yeah. Mana Farisha dengan Daus ni memang tak boleh masuk Okay, tak apalah. Okay, so yang ada dekat konti ni, okay, kita tegak gambar dulu. Okay, 1. Ready Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, dah settle. Okay, so kalau tak ada apa-apa lagi, I invite saudara Hussein to recite tasbih kafarah and also surah Al-As.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wal 'asr innal insana lafi khusr illa allazina amanu wa 'amilus solihat wa tawasaw bil haqqi wa tawasaw
Okay,
bis sabr.
amin, amin ya rabbal alamin. Okay, so that's all for today. Yeah, I hope that buat semua soalan SIC daripada chapter 6 until chapter 11. Now kita dah habis chapter 10. Tinggal satu chapter je lagi. Okay. Okay, so dah ada yang cakap bye-bye dah Izzatul kata bye. Bye-bye. Okay. So that's all for today. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and selamat sejahtera. Okay, bye.